Here is a new topic on graph of sin x. So we will understand this from the unit circle again. We will construct a unit circle here. This is origin, and let this be the unit circle. This is x-axis, this is y-axis. Since radius of the unit circle is 1, therefore this point is 1, 0. This is B is 0, 1. C is minus 1, 0. D is 0, minus 1. We start from here 0 degree, this is or 0 radian, this is pi by 2 radian, pi and 3 pi by 2, and again here 2 pi. Now we will see here draw the coordinate axis 0. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, and y dash. We know that domain of sin x, we can put all the values of real number in the anti-clockwise direction, all positive values of x, and in the anti-clockwise values are negative. So x such that x belong to the real number, or we can say the are set of real numbers. This is the domain of the sin function. And range from the unit circle, we know that let P be any point on the circle, and this is PM. Suppose this is A, this is B. So coordinate of P are A, B, and we can write in terms of, suppose this is x. Therefore A upon 1 is this length is A in the right angle triangle. A upon 1 is cos x, B upon 1 is sin x. So we can also write the coordinate cos x, sin x. Now see the sin x. When sin x is 0 degree, then the sin 0 degree is 0, and at pi by 2 it is 1, this is 1, and at pi 0, and then minus 1 at 3 pi by 2, and again 0, and it will repeat if we go on increasing the angle. But we see the value of sin x is maximum value is 1 and minimum value is minus 1. Therefore range of sin x is minus 1, 1. This is the range of. Now it means if it means the value of y is maximum 1 and minimum, so we will let this be 1 and this be minus 1 on y-axis. The value of y, maximum value is 1, minimum value is minus 1. Now see here, we can see here in the sin x from 0 degree to 0 radian to pi by 2 radian, value is from 0 to 1 increase, number 1. Number 2, from pi by 2 to pi, value is from 1 to 0, means decrease from 1 to 0. Note it, And now see in the unit circle from pi to 3 pi by 2. From pi to 3 pi by 2, the value 0 to minus 1, again decrease 0 to minus 1. And from 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi, 3 pi by 2 to pi, value increase from minus 1 to 0. Now increase, the value is in the beginning minus 1 and this goes to 0. So this value increase, and after 2 pi, value again increase from 0 to 1 and then decrease 1 to 0 and so on. So values repeat but remains between 1 and minus 1. Now we will take main points. This is 0 degree, suppose this is pi by 2 and this is pi, 3 pi by 2 and 2 pi, and pi plus pi by 2 is 5 pi by 2 and so on. Here in the negative direction minus pi by 2, minus pi and minus 3 pi by 2. If we go in the if this point revolve in the clockwise direction, the angle is negative. Here we start from here, this is the 0 point, so we will take this origin. Now we have seen here in the unit circle the value of sin x, y is equal to sin x. When we put 0 degree, it is 0, and when x is increases and goes to pi by 2, the value increase from 0 to 1. Value increase from 0 to 1. 1 is the maximum value, means graph will be like this. We will reach here, and at pi, from pi by 2 to pi, value goes to 1 to 0. From pi by 2, 1 to 0. So it will decrease to 0. So this will be 0. And then at minus 3 pi by 2 here, 0 to, the value further decrease and goes to minus 1 here. Minus 1 here. And then from pi by 2, from here, from this it decrease to minus. Now 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. 3 pi by 2 to pi. Increase from minus 1 to 0. So here minus 1, so it will go to 0 here. And if we see here, this again, after complete revolution, the value increase from 0 to 1. So the graph will be like this. If we revolve the angle point P in this clockwise direction, the angle will be negative. So the value will be from 0 to minus 1. Means here we are here, so it will be at this point. Here 0, then minus pi by 2. This point will be in this direction minus pi by 2 if we take in this direction. So the value will be minus 1, and at minus pi the value will be 0. At minus 3 pi by 2 the value will be maximum, and so on. So this will be the nature of the graph of sin x, and the value, the range is between minus 1 and 1, and where we can put any value from the real numbers. So the domain of the sin x is a set of the real numbers. So while we draw the graph of sin x, we must have the knowledge of domain of the function, range of the function, and from the zero graph we see sin x increase from 0 to 1, then decrease 1 to 0, decrease 0 to -1, then increase, and this the value repeat after complete a revolution, and so on. So this is the graph of sin x, y is equal to sin x.